Hello and welcome to the Survivalist. Today we are on the road to endgame. So by endgame I mean building this bad boy ship and getting our tushes out of this island. But I have had to record and voice over along the way because there are so many steps to building this ship, and I'm going to be showing you every single step in one video. I sort of planned weeks ago. This has taken me weeks probably a good week to make this video, just because of how many steps there are and how many resources you need to make this ship. So at this point in my life, when I was recording this, I thought, right, this is it. I'm going to build this up and we're going to be done. I only think it took like a couple of materials. It didn't take a lot, and I was like, that was loads back then. And there are actually like 5 or 6 steps along the way to making this. Plus, you have to defeat all 4 of the sort of dungeon runs, which we did one. I think we did the boar temple last time in a couple of episodes ago. But you actually have to do the other 3. So that's another 15,000 coins plus defeating them dungeon runs. And you've seen how difficult and how much I struggled last time. But to be honest, the other ones, I didn't struggle so much because I sort of knew what was going on. And you can also see that how long it takes to do each of these steps just to build this sort of ship. So I'm going to cover in this video, basically, step by step on what I've done, and skip out all the boring stuff for me gathering all the materials, me doing all the long running, and stuff like that. And I think, just as a fun fact for you, I think I finished this game on something like 29 hours gameplay. So it's not a short game. But strap yourself in, this is going to be a long episode and it's going to be a good one, and we are eventually going to build this ship and sail off into the distance. So what you did miss, which I missed off at the beginning of this video, is I actually used 80 wooden slats and I think it was 40 nails. So you can see why I thought this was going to be sort of endgame, because I didn't realise how many layers there were to building this ship, and getting that materials early on in the game was actually quite difficult. I know you may think 80 wooden slats is not a lot, but you think how much wood that is and how much rope that is and how much iron you need to make 40 nails. That is quite a lot. So at this point in my life recording this, I thought, this is it. End game, completed it. There we go. But little did I know we had to defeat 3 more of the temples plus this layer and like 4 or 5 more. So there you can see I need 5 nails, 10 wooden slats and some more hinges. So to skip that, I travelled back to my base and adventured around the island, and as you can see I got some nails, some wooden slats, and I went around gathering a load more iron, which again felt like a monstrous task at the beginning. But when you think of the grand scheme of things, it's not actually that a lot, a couple of iron. So taking this back to my base, and as you can see I sailed back with my boat, dabbing it out. And we're going to head back on over to the ship. And if you don't know where it is, it's sort of north of this island where I am now. Sort of for some reason my monkeys aren't following. And again, I thought recording this, oh god, here we go, got all of them. And I thought recording this was going to be the last time. Building this now, 2 tiers, I thought fine, that's alright. They're sort of just winding us up, do another tier for us. There's only 2 tiers, you'll be alright. Gather some more nails and some hinges and some more wood. We're just going to troll you, get you to do another 2nd layer, and that's it, we can sail off. But no, I didn't know how many layers there were to this ship. There is a lot of layers, and I just can't keep hiding it. You got to understand how many layers there are. So yeah, we went and got our hinges, our nails and some more wooden slats, and as you can see, very time consuming building this and ensuring that we got it built. But yeah, we got there in the end. So like I say, I'm going to cover all of the dungeon runs, all of the building parts of this. Later on in the video I will be skipping this because I know it's a little bit tedious, but for now, early point, I thought I'll keep this in just so you can appreciate how long sometimes it just takes. But if you want to skip through the video, be sure to skip through the video, I understand. Just don't forget to drop a like if you appreciate the video, and subscribe. We're bringing out a new series after this. I am going to take a bit of a break because this episode has taken a lot of time. Plus, I'm sort of running on a bit of a dry run of what games to play. I'm thinking of bringing out a Minecraft survival, just because that's something that I'm thinking of playing. But yeah, if you haven't checked out my Instagram, be sure to go check that out. It's _house_gaming and _ again. instead of spaces. I had to sort of somehow do that, but it'll be in the bottom left screen for you. And yeah, I'll be showing you how I edit videos, which I posted the other day, I believe. And my thumbnail for this video is on there, and step by step how I did it. So yeah, if you want to see sort of stuff like that, you can. So you're probably wondering, what am I standing on? It's actually shallow water where this ship is. As you can see in the mini-map in the top left, my boat is sort of docked. So we actually have to sail to and from here, which is rather annoying. So I've got a bit of a tip for you coming up soon on how to do that. But there we go, it is done. And I was like, 15 golden nails and another 30 wooden slats. I'm like cursing at this point. So back we went, back to the house, and I gathered some extra material because I thought, we've got a teleporter, but we haven't linked it up to anything. So why don't we get our rubies, our golden frames, and make a teleporter back over at the ship so we can just teleport to and from. Because the journey from this boat to the large ship was actually a good like 5-10 minute journey, although mine was quite close. So your boat could be miles away, but mine was actually quite close and it was still annoying me. So I would recommend building a boat. So what I've done is built 2 wooden poles and 2 wooden flooring on top of that, to give us a 2x1 platform. With this platform, I could then plonk the teleport on top. And as you can see, I've got the blueprint there and I'm crafting away. And then you just need some of this glowstone to power it up, which is nice and easy. So there we go, we now have a teleport to and from this ship. Now I need to go get some gold nails and some more wooden slats. And then I can leave my boat here. But look, this is the sort of distance I had to travel, as you can see. And then here we go. Back to the base in seconds. This will save you probably hours of time building this, just because I think it's just so much more practical on the sort of travelling distance. I can leave my boat up there if I need it. I can always teleport back because you get 10 teleports per teleporter, which is fine. And that golden glowstone, you don't actually need it for a lot other than the teleport, so it's nice and easy to come across. We're getting attacked. So with this, I went away and destroyed a forest in the sort of southeast of my island, which was my sort of go-to space for gathering wood. I bought a couple of monkeys to help me destroy the trees, and then these monkeys would gather materials for me, as you can see, once I built a chest, which was probably one of the best ideas that I'd come up with. So I'd recommend this, guys, taking a few monkeys with you. I only took 2. This could have been a lot quicker if I took 5 or 6. Taking a few monkeys with you and a chest, and allowing them to follow you and pick up the pieces. So all you've got to do is get them to mimic you. You pick up one thing, put it in the chest, and they'll do exactly the same. They'll go around, start picking all this up. So I'm sort of focusing on wood and tall grass at the moment because that's what I needed for my wooden slats. And then eventually I need to get some gold. I can't remember if I had enough gold at this point, but I needed to get some gold for my golden nails. I know I used a lot of gold up for making that teleporter. But once you do find a good area of gold and a good area to find your sort of rubies or your gemstones, you know where to go to once the world replenishes. You can just keep going back to them spaces, which is awesome. So, with the chest, obviously I just dumped all my stuff in here, and you can also get your monkeys to carry the chest for you. So, back at the base with my nails and my wooden slats, it was time to teleport back to the sort of ship, which is nice and easy. Look, it was just simply up we go and we're there within seconds, literally seconds rather than minutes. So with our wooden slats and our nails, it was time to finish off the 3rd tier of this build with a couple of wooden slats left over. And almost at the end of this build, I was thinking again, this is it, gotta be it, 3rd time lucky, third tier, we're done, this is it, we can sail off. But no, this is definitely not it. It gets harder. We have got to build some parachutes, nails and wooden rods. It's the parachutes that are a nightmare. The parachutes need a lot of sort of grass to make ropes, to make fabric. So back to the base it was, and I don't know what these monkeys are doing up here, but they should really follow us, but they're sort of chilling on this boat, keeping watch. We want to take them back with us. So again, rather than a 10-minute journey, teleporting back to base. Lifesaver that was, best decision I made. And it's time to get grinding on some parachutes and stuff like that. So got my 3 parachute, or whatever they are, sails, my rods and my nails. Weren't too bad making 3, not gonna lie, it wasn't too hard once I got the swing of it. Got my monkeys to help me crafting, which is going to be a lifesaver. Make sure you got a lot of monkeys for this, guys, because they can help you out with all the crafting. One could be making rods and stuff like that. And there we have it. I'm thinking this tier was average, but yeah, this is going to be it. We've got the sails for our ship, and that's going to be it. Time to go. But it wasn't. We needed to make 4 more sails, 5 more nails, and a load more rods. And I was fuming again. I was absolutely fuming again at this point. I'm thinking, more sails? How many sails does ship need? I was not happy. I had to go back, make 4 more. But we went again, teleporting back, saving us time. So while I was back at the base, I thought, right, I need to do some research into these tiers. These are going on forever and ever. And I found out that there was a lot into it. And I needed the same as what tier you see in a minute ago. So I actually made double on what I needed, plus 45 rope, which is the last tier. So we needed 8 rods, 4 sails and 5 nails for this tier. And the next tier would be exactly the same, just for them to troll us. And then the final tier is going to be 45 rope. So there was a lot involved in the last 3 tiers, but that was it. I thought, awesome. The final 3 tiers, that's it. I know what I'm doing. There's not a lot left. I've got me sails, I've got me rods, I've got me rope, and that's going to be it. Nice and easy. We've got everything. I was happy thinking, right, get this video up sooner than I thought, and it wasn't too bad. But like I said at the beginning of the episode, we needed some certain parts from the temples, which I didn't read at the bottom of a wiki that I found. So look, I thought, I'm smug here. I'm absolutely smug. Got all the parts, happy days. I've got my rope ready for the last tier, which again, 45 rope is a lot of tall grass. 45 times 3 is like 100 and something. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, that's 90, 125 tall grass, I think that works out to be. But we got there. It's something you can grind, it's something you can get semi-easy. And yeah, I wasn't too worried about this, but then, like I said, we had to visit temples. So adding on the rope, we, finishing off this tier and then adding on the rope, obviously I didn't know about these sort of dungeon runs we had to do, give you artifacts. So in these sort of dungeon runs, they give you like a sail, not a sail, this sort of steering wheel for a ship. They give you a telescope, which we had anyway, to look out. They give you keys and just certain things that would sort of operate the boat. I need to tweet here, which I didn't know. So these are definitely needed for our journey, which was rather annoying. So I'm thinking again at this point, happy days. This is it. We're off. I researched into it, and I thought, right, this is it. Final tiers. We're happy days. This is going to be it. No more making. But like I say, so we got this monkey statue from the Boar Temple. So I had that anyway, and I thought, oh, that's a bit strange. Why is it asking for that? So I added it, and I crafted, and I thought, that's a bit random. Why have I got that? I thought, is this something just to wind you up? I really didn't know. And then it asked for the steering wheel, and that's when I was fuming, and I went away and did more research. So I took my boat, and I went to this sort of eastern island that I knew was another temple, and I thought, we'll go over here and we'll build a teleporter. As you can see in my inventory, teleporters were a time saver. This probably was a good 5-10 minute journey again. So I took some monkeys, took a load of food, and we went off onto this new island, which is a nice little adventure. And it was at this point that I realised there were so many temples we needed to do, find and get money for. Like I said, they're 5,000 a key. We already done the first one. I had to buy a key for this one. And yeah, this is where the grind starts. So settle in. We're going to go and tackle all these temples. And yeah. So what I'm going to do is just dodge these sort of tigers. Use my swinging axe, which we got from our first temple, which is almost broken. And if you didn't know, you can repair these in either the lures or at the end of the temple. So in these sort of sacred areas, as such, you can repair them with a ruby. So I didn't actually know that at this point in the game. So I do. Oh, here we go. Labyrinth found. So this is the monkey one. So yeah, I didn't really know that you could repair these. So if you didn't know, then there you go. That's something you've learned. And if you're just joining this part of the video, this is the beginning episode, I would have said either skip halfway to figure out how to do all the temples and stuff like that, or yeah, So we're here at the first sort of temple of this video. We have already defeated a temple earlier on in the series, but I'm going to build a teleporter here because, like I've said, teleporters do make a difference. They are, I know they're a bit time-consuming on materials, but going back and forth. If I died in this temple, I would be fuming. So here we go. Teleporter number 3 is this now of our sort of series, and we're here at the temple. So I'm basically building that to, I've skipped there to the end of the sort of maze. So I built that teleport just in case I died, but I skipped most of that footage just because temples are temples. They're quite self-explanatory. You need monkeys to do dances on pressure pads, and you need sort of certain materials to build poles across and that. But I thought I'd jump in. I'm going to do this quite a lot. I'm going to jump towards the end of the labyrinth, temple, whatever you want to call them, to show you sort of the final battle, because that's the main interesting thing. I did a whole half an hour video a couple of episodes ago on the whole labyrinth, and I don't really think you guys want to see the whole labyrinth really. So that's what I'm going to do, show you the final room and me getting chased down here. I have a lot of roast chickens, I think this is. I'm sort of hiding, I'm sort of relying on my monkeys to do a lot of the damage for me here. So if this is the first time you've seen a labyrinth, or you're going to do your first labyrinth, take as many monkeys as you can, give them the weapons, and make sure you've got food in case you do take damage, and make sure you have a weapon in case you get backed into the corner to at least try and get you out. And you can do some damage here, as you can see. So if you don't know how these skeletons work, you need to take out the floating heads, because they basically, these sort of heads here, they basically bring the skeletons back to life. So they're sort of like healers. You want to take them out because they can basically make your work twice as hard. Take the heads out as soon as you can, and then you won't have to deal with sort of 2 waves of enemies like I'm having to do here. And at this point in the game, I didn't actually know that, so learning that for your first labyrinth is going to be a key aspect. And a teleporter, like I say, teleporters, you may think they're pointless, but if I died at this point, I'm going to have to sail all the way back, which is going to take another 15 minutes on my journey at least, where if you have a teleporter, it's nice and easy. And a tip for you, if you're wondering how to get money in this game, labyrinths are the best way. As you've just seen, I've just picked up a hell of a lot of gold from them guys, and I'm going to pick up a hell of a lot of gold from these 3 chests right now. As you can see, that was literally just gold. And here we go, we've got our axe. So we've had the axe, and now we're getting the pickaxe, sorry, which is awesome. Ice pickaxe, cool. But yeah, if you're struggling to get money in this game, work your way through the labyrinths. I think by the time you've worked your way through a labyrinth, you'll have 5k ready to buy the next coin. Well, I did anyway. The next key, not coin. So as you can see, this is our steering wheel for our ship. I don't know what the proper name is for a ship steering wheel. Is it a hull? I don't really know. A hull? No, that's part of the sail, isn't it, I think? I don't know. I'm going to stop embarrassing myself. But as you can see, I'm getting loads of gold from these. I'm not really picking anything else up. There's a spear there. There's a golden statue. Golden spear. Quite good loot. Average. But mainly the gold and the ice pickaxe is what I've come for, really. We'll pick that one up and drop our semi-broken one, unless any of our monkeys need anything. Oh, Mr. Monkey's got a broken spear. Do we give that to him? Maybe. What's he rocking? Or do we just keep it for ourselves? Anyway, so there we have it. That's our ice pick and our sort of steering wheel for the ship. Let's leave this place. There we have it. We have the wheel ready to go. So let's move on to our next area, shall we? So we've sort of explored, couldn't find this sort of boat with hot air balloon, which was sort of south of the original labyrinth we were just in. Found a new monkey, which is awesome, and I actually have 7,000 gold, so I'm going to go ahead and buy, I think, the big cat labyrinth maybe. Sounds good. We'll buy the big cat labyrinth, and we can rock on over to our next labyrinth. So yeah, as you can see, I've just gone south, and our new labyrinth is on another island. So I'm going to teleport back home, and then work my way to the labyrinth, I guess. So I'm here. Labyrinth found. Again, been away. Time consuming, I know. Got some more materials for a teleporter, but it's key. I think having a teleporter at all these areas is going to make life so much easier. Let's go ahead and finish this bad boy. And that's teleport number 4. And like I've said before, I can go to and from this teleporter now to my base, which is just amazing. But yeah, I'm going to skip to the end of this labyrinth and I'll see you in a sec. There we have it. This labyrinth was a little bit different. We've got purple lights in here, which is different, I guess. And there was a couple of difficult challenges in this one, which I'll show you at the end. But when I say difficult, it just means quite time-consuming challenges. They're not mentally hard or difficult. There's just some areas that you need a lot of wooden poles and a lot of wooden flooring to get across these spiky floors and stuff like that. Nothing massive. I was wondering while going through this labyrinth, because I like the purple-y pink lights, I wonder if you can turn these into sort of like homes. Look, there we go. Skeleton heads are going to revive these guys, but if I kill them, they're dead. So yeah, this room's been kind of easy because I learned the tactic of taking the heads out before they could revive people, and that helped a lot. So I didn't have 2 waves of these skeletons. As you can see, that was literally that final room done. It took me less than half the time of the other room. And we got 3 chests, a spear, and our scroll. So again, collect all the gold. That'll give you enough, or good 5,000, enough to buy the next key, hopefully. And yeah, collect the chests is what I normally do. Oh, there's a monkey at the top as well. So 3 chests, spear, monkey, and a scroll, which isn't bad in a day's work. Like I said, I skipped out all the nitty gritty for you guys. I did go and get a load of gold and some more rubies to make the teleporter. But I don't know, I just think teleporters, and now I've got access to these different islands, which is awesome. If I ever want to come back in the future and explore, I can. So there we go. We got the fire spear. Let's get this last chest. There we have it. More gold, another golden spear, and a golden Buddha looking thing. Golden statue, whatever you want to call it. Which I'm not going to collect. Go back for the monkey, I think. And just so you know, this room here, which is a screenshot, is what I struggled with. It was like 6 planks, basically. I actually left that monkey. I feel really bad. Past self, you are a nightmare. Something to tell you. My base got attacked while in that labyrinth. So I'm back at my base now, and this is the wreckage. I couldn't travel all the way back because they destroyed my teleporter. And it was like, by the time I get there, I might as well just carry on with the labyrinth. So my base has been absolutely pillaged. My bed's been destroyed, my furnace, my chest, my teleporter, and this is going to take me some time. I'm going to have to build a bed. Bear in mind, I haven't got a furnace to make any iron, like, tools or any iron, like... I need a metal frame for the bed. I need some nails. I'm literally... Gone back to basics at this point, which is a nightmare. This is going to take me a good hour to fix, which I'm not going to expect you guys to watch. I need to pick up all my stuff, so I need a chest, need a large chest. Let's move it over this side, I think. But I'm going to skip through this, guys. You guys do not want to see this. Still got my throne, though. Still not getting my throne's thrown. And I've done a little bit of repairing, and the boat has done this sort of hot air balloons landed by us now, so we can buy the bat key, I think it is, bat labyrinth key, which is amazing. We still have 1,400 left, so I'm going to buy a weapon. And we're off. We're off to our next island, which was south to our home island. I've actually repaired my home, which took absolutely ages. Obviously, I've got enough material to make another teleporter down here. I did repair my home teleporter. So a lot of grinding went into that. I know this video is only half an hour, which maybe seem long, but I think a good 5, maybe 6, 7 hours went into making this video. With all the editing I've done, and all the materials I've had to sort of get in between these sort of clips, it's just been mental. Repairing my house, building 5, 6 teleporters, getting all the materials at the beginning of the episode, don't forget, for the ship. But we're here. We are here at our last labyrinth to get our last piece for our ship. So let's go ahead and build a teleporter. Plonk it down like we normally do. We'll go top right this time, I think, because there's a green little pad there, which I don't know what it means. And there we go. Our final teleporter. No more grinding for materials. That is it. No materials needed for me. The teleporters for the ship. We've just got to work our way through here. So yeah, this is where it is. It's literally just south once I bought that key. And here we are. Final labyrinth, final room. It's a bit of a red room, this sort of labyrinth, but we're here finally towards the end. Just got to take these guys out. And like I say, the best thing to do is sort of just let your monkeys take a bit of the hit off them, like this guy here is nearly dead. And then attack them when they come around corners, because your spear sort of stuns them, or before you got to sort of hit them before they hit you, because they do pack a punch. And sort of let your monkeys take the hit. Like I say, take as many monkeys as you can, take as much food as you can, and make sure you take these heads out before they revive anyone, because that will make your life like twice as hard. But I think one of the schools did revive them there, which is a little bit annoying. But I think once you're on this sort of fourth labyrinth, you sort of find yourself thinking this isn't that bad. As long as you've got enough food, you should be okay. Like I've got 41 steak skewers there, which is fine. I can't actually find where the last guy is. It's not actually said room complete, but it looks like everyone's dead. It's probably like a random, there we go, random skeleton. There we go, room complete. And there we have it, which is our compass. So we've got another monkey, another 3 chests. We don't really need the chests because we don't really need gold. And I'm probably not going to play this game much after. Maybe in the future I might make a video of like, I might expand my home, make like maybe a little village. Maybe make a monkey a house each. And this time we got a fire, is that a sword, is it? Don't know what it says, a fire sword, but it looks more like a club. But this is the sort of thing that I was on about earlier, where you can repair your legendary weapons, and I don't really know where I get the other 4 from, because I haven't got all the ice stuff or any earth stuff. So yeah, I don't know if you rerun the labyrinths you get a chance of earning some new tools. I'm not sure. We're gonna get this monkey this time, and then we just need to get the compass, get these 2 chests, and then head on back over to the ship. And then add all these final pieces to the ship, and that is it. Job done, end game. And like I say, I might make a video in the future. We'll give Guy that club. I might make a video in the future of like me sort of extending my village, or if I eventually ever play multiplayer, you never know, I might go ahead and make some random videos. But this is sort of going to be it for the story of me survivaling, the sort of survivalist 10 parts. This is the end game. But yeah, just want to say, please guys, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. A lot of time and effort's gone into this video. I very much enjoyed it. Like I do all my videos, I try and make videos that I enjoy, and hopefully you enjoy, which is the main thing. So there we have it, another achievement and another labyrinth done. So let's head back on over to our house, head on north. I quite like that island. I might come back to explore that one day. There we have it, we are home, and now we just need to head back over to the ship. So I'm going to sleep and see you there. And we are back. We need to add the sort of wheel. So there we go, let's add that. It's going to take its time. So yeah, I am stoked to finish this. So many times in the past I was like, yeah, this is it, the final thing to add. And then it was like, oh no, second stage. Get a shed load of iron and a shed load of wood for me. Jesus. And then it was like, get a load of sails, get more sails, get the same again. There was just like 6 or 7 tiers, and I was like, oh my god. But we are here. There is literally nothing stopping us. We're adding the wheel, and if you keep an eye on the ship once I've finished it, certain things do appear when they're repaired. Like the monkey to the far left on the front of the ship appeared when we added our last sort of item, which was from our first labyrinth we did. Annoyingly, the wheel has gone off the screen, but it does sort of update when you finish a ship. So here we go. Wheel complete. Add compass. Add the map. And there we have it. We can escape. Us monkeys. We can go dab it out. What we got? 2, 4, 6, 8 monkeys, and we're off. That is it, guys. We have completed the game. 90 gamer score for completing that. Oh, that is escape in the garden. And there we go. That is all our hard work. Me and the trusty monkeys, we are gone. We're out of here. Just want to say, guys, thank you very much if you've been following this series. And if you haven't been following the series and you just tuned in for the labyrinth, or you just tuned in to see how to repair this bad boy, don't forget to go check out the rest of the series. I've really enjoyed it. And the monkeys have backstabbed us, which is a shame. But we are off. Wonder what's going to happen to us now. Let's tune in and see. So if our monkeys have got rid of us... No way. Is that it? Are we back to basics again? Is our monkey about ... This is how the game started. Have our monkeys just left us? Is that it? We got no monkeys. Are we back on this rift? are we going to go back to our original island? And is that it? Has our world been deleted, or... I don't know. Like I was saying, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to go check out the rest of the series if you haven't seen it. And drop a like, and please subscribe. And don't forget to check out my Instagram page. It'd be much appreciated. It'd be some awesome support from you guys, as I've really enjoyed this series. And like I say, there may be videos in the future. If I still play this game, I'll probably do another episode, show you what I've been doing in the meantime. But if I don't decide to play the game, then be sure to check out some more videos on the channel, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Okay, so it's brought us back into the game just like this, just before we escaped. So we can carry on with stuff. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please, please, please check out the channel, show your support. It is much appreciated. It gives me the motivation. I've never actually checked out this emotes page. And if you want to play multiplayer, then be sure to drop a comment and we can play sometime. Catch you on the next one. Just to say thank you for watching. Please go check out some more videos, and don't forget to subscribe, support the channel, and stay tuned.